For week 5, we're working with interfaces. I've created an interface called logger, and we'll be making some print statements with logs. So the logger interface has two abstract methods, one called log, one called error. They're both void and take a string. I have two classes that implement this interface. The first is the asterisk logger. The asterisk logger takes the log method from the logger interface, and it adds asterisks to the string that's applied in the beginning and the end. So you can see the asterisk log here has string asterisk in the front and the end. And this is simply just a system.print. For the error method, it does a couple things. First, it adds the string error : space to the string that's passed, and then it puts it inside a box. I made the box by taking a string builder object. Then I loop through for every character in the string that's passed. I add a asterisk to the string builder object, and then I also add an additional 7 characters to account for the 7 characters in error : space. And then I just print out asterisks with the string builder, asterisk error plus the string builder, or the string that's passed, and then the string builder again, and you can see it puts the error that's passed in a nice little box. Second class that implements the logger interface is called space logger. The log method on space logger just puts a space in between each character of the passed string. Now on this one, I did not want to put a space after the very last character. So what we did is we looped through, again, starting with the string builder, we looped through every character except for the very last character in the string, and we add that character and the space. And then after we were done with the loop, we just add the very last character. The second method for the space logger just adds the string error in front of the space logger. Now, since we've already written the code to do all the spacing, all we really need to do is just do a print out of error and then call the log method. Once we have the classes defined, all we need to do is create our main method and instantiate the objects. So here's my main method in my app class. I'm going to create a logger object called ASTLGR. Is a new asterisk logger. Asterisk logger is going to call the log method with this text. It's also going to call the error method with asterisk logger test error. Similarly, we're going to create a new logger object called SPLGR space logger. That's a new space logger object. We're going to call the log method with this text and the error method with this text, and you can see it prints out as expected. The asterisk logger with asterisks in the front and the back, and the asterisk logger test in the box. Space logger with spaces in between each letter, but not after the last one. And error prepending the same result, space logger.